Operation Bagration. You can see my Soviet army is ready to go to Bucharest and smash the Romanian fascists. You can see in the north, we're ready to go toe-to-toe with the fascist beast. Armor there, armor here. But the mighty Soviet juggernaut is ready to break through, take Vitebsk, take Minsk, free Leningrad fully, and finish the continuation war with the Finns. You can see we're ready. It is 22 June. We're ready to assault. And what do we hear in the background? We hear the Sacred War. Woo-wee, turn one. What a crappy turn for the Soviets. All right. Down here, we did manage to push through here, surrounded him, got him across. Well, okay. Down here, well, the mountains, well, didn't get much done here. We did kill a Luftwaffe unit here. We created a battle group here. Killed a 4-4 here. We got lots of contacts this turn, unfortunately. As you can see here, well, okay, he'll die. He's going to have to pull back next turn to survive. So, can we keep Vitebsk? Maybe, I don't know. Up here, we created another battle group. There, we didn't do anything, but here in Finland, we did manage to kill a Finnish 4-3. Obviously, we deployed them not well. So, all in all, it feels like a crummy turn for the Soviets, but I don't know. This is fascinating. I really don't know if this is a bad turn or not. Turn 2 is the German. Well, we were trying to hold on and hold on. We took a 4-7 SS Cav unit to Brest. We moved very little down here. We moved one unit in back of a river here. Up here, well, you look. We've got Minsk is perhaps threatened, but maybe not till the end of this turn. We got a 6-7 here that's, well, it's going to die because it can't get out of zones of control. We got some bad stuff here north of Vitebsk. How bad? Well, I don't know yet. It kind of looks bad. And Leningrad, well, is that 8-6 and 7-4 going to smash into the Leningrad area up here? Or is it going to go elsewhere? And of course, Finland, well, is Finland going to go out of the war? So, how will this turn go? I don't know, but it should be fun. Well, it was the Morton Salt Girl turn. When it rains, it pours, and boy, did it rain on the Axis. The Axis turn seemed pretty good. Well, notice down here, they've broken through well in Romania. Ain't nothing to stop them from getting to Bucharest and Palesti. I don't know what to do down there except pray. Yeah. Soviet good exploitation down there. Here, they've gotten up to Brest. Not exactly what you want. Well, of course, so you know, they're not to Warsaw yet, so historically they're behind. But you look here at this very large onslaught, and Army Group North is going to have to run for its life because it has, well, it's got a 2-hex thing there. They could maybe try and defend, but boy, I mean, Riga is in trouble. So across the board, the Soviets are set up well for the next turn. It looks like. Now the Germans get some reinforcements. We held off on those. Probably shouldn't have held off on those, but we held off on them to see what was going to happen this turn because we thought things were going to go well. They did, so we'll better prepare. While the destruction of Army Group Center came a little later than we thought, this is game turn 4, and you look here, the Germans lost 41 strength points this turn. Half of what they had on the board total the previous turn. They had 83, now they're down to 41. This is their basic destruction of Army Group Center. Now let's look what that means for the rest of the map. Okay. Romania still kind of holds, but Bucharest has fallen. You still have the mountains here, but they're ready to break into Hungary. But, you know, Hungary doesn't really matter. Love is still holding, but look right here. You can see we've got, right here, boom, 3 hex gap. That's bad. Well, we have here a gap that's going to be hard to fill. And then we've got right here, another 3 hex gap. That's hard to fill. So when you look at these gaps right here, we're on the way kind of to Berlin. Now let me move the tanks off and show you the holes close up. Look at the gaps. Army Riga got lost because of couldn't retreat past her. We thought we'd be able to get out of there. You know, the old Hitler Festung. Now, for the Germans, they do have a Panzer Corps coming in on 5-7 and the 2 that left in May. So 3 Panzer Corps to try to patch up the holes, and you only have, 4 units to move around from there. So now you have to start thinking about abandoning Hungary, because otherwise Berlin over here, although it seems far away, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. Let's count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 hexes away. So the front looks bad. What can the Germans do to repair in January? Well, let us say we're not very happy as the Soviet this turn because we were thinking we were going to smash through things. Well, we didn't get to the Plusty oil fields. Actually, these units should move here and here. Didn't move those. So we didn't get there. The Germans anchored a decent line down here. Didn't break through Love. Didn't break through at Brest. Minsk continues. Where's Minsk? Minsk continues to hold out here. Vitebsk continues to hold out as a battle group. And most of Army Group North escaped. But Finland, Helsinki fell. So, our whole thing is that we got Helsinki out of the war. Ooh. Although, we did kill 1, 2, 3, 6 German units this turn, and the headquarters unit, the turn before, we killed 6 German units, although some turned into battle groups. So, what do you think, folks? Turn 3? Well, how do you feel about this? I'm still kind of ambivalent because we aren't even at Warsaw, and it's turning into November. So, I don't think we're doing very well. I'll be curious to see what my friend Don Johnson says on turn 3 here. Thanks. All right, folks, we're at the beginning of turn 6. The Germans have pulled back, lots of armor in the Warsaw area, more historically than they had because they needed to put oil down here. But since they've lost Palesti, doesn't matter, and there are no oil fields in Hungary, so Hungary doesn't matter. Okay, so everything is going to play out up here. There are 12 hexes from Berlin. I think that's going to be a tough nut to crack. They're going to have some extraordinary good luck on either blowing through East Prussia or on the North German plain. Warsaw is going to be tough to crack. The 2nd SS Panzer will be very tough to crack. Hermann Goering will be tough to crack. So I think at this point, the Soviets aren't going to win. Too far away from Warsaw. But man, the Germans have been hammered. So we'll see tomorrow on that. Turn 6. Well, you can see that the Germans are making the Soviets pay for every advance here. But look, okay. They're going to lose the game here because the Soviets are going to move off the map. Okay, so we could just stop playing. But let's just see how it plays out here in turn 7. We are at Deodar. We're a little behind. You can see we're actually a fair amount behind because over here, the furthest line to our west river line is Deodar. So we're a bit behind. We haven't taken a city in Germany yet. Königsberg has not fallen. So the Germans have moved back. Hope to be able to save Berlin. We'll see. Hard fought game. We thought the Germans still could pull it out, but the units off the board are hard to deal with. And historically, the problem got to be Romania and the Soviet drive up through here. So Romania is really the Achilles heel, I think, of the Germans in many of these games. Notice we are 3 hexes away from getting towards Berlin. So all in all, the Germans played a decent game. Could have been better, but held on despite the way things came down to the end. So, overall, much fun. Hope you've all enjoyed it as much as I have.